Happy Sunday afternoon. It's been a minute since we've chatted, so I thought that I would come on and I would chat with you for a bit, and I'm going to work on a wreath. I figured, there was a newer wreath I wanted to work on. So I figured I'd come on and chat with you while I did that, and I could show you some of the new things that we've been working on. Um, so I figured I'd come on here and work on this. I've been wanting to work on this wreath for a while. I've actually had this for a while, but I haven't done it. It's a kitchen one, and it's got multiple pieces. It'll say eat. So it has these three little cutting boards that spell eat, and then it has these kitchen utensils. They were separated, but I've made them one. I'm gonna make them one in the wreath. So I've already glued them together, hot glued them together. And so we will use that. I'm going to just work on it and chat and show you some of the new things that we have that we've been working on. One of them, I love this shirt. I just want to point it out to any crafters out there. It's got my ribbon to go with my wreaths, and it says, "I will cut you." So this is one of my new shirts. So I really like that. Let me stand up so everybody can see it. Yes, and so there we go. We'll go ahead and get started. Welcome to everyone who's joining. Welcome, welcome, welcome. We're streaming with a new platform on some of them. I think Instagram has a new platform I was able to take advantage of this time. But as always, TikTok, you're right ahead of me, straight in front of me. You just get the one view, but we're kind of in a different location. If you've watched before, I've had to move rooms to a different location. It's kind of set up the same. I got wreaths behind me. But yeah, so we'll go ahead and we'll get started. Let me come over here. I do always like to share just so that everybody can get a chance to see us. Okay, there we go. Let me share this to everyone. And we're good. Okay. So let me go back over here so I can see if anyone has comments. Okay, we're good. Welcome to everyone who's been joining us. We're working on this. I put eat wreath because that's what it says. It's a kitchen wreath. It says, it will say eat, E-A-T. You kind of have it backwards. I probably should try to do the mirror. Let's see if I can get the mirror your video. Is that better? Well, I don't know. It looks right to me. So you guys let me know if it's right for you. It looks like right like that. Oops. I can't spell eat. E-T-A. So. Okay, thank you. It is better. Okay, I had the mirror off on that, so I know that can be annoying when it's mirrored or not mirrored, or I had the mirror on. So I'm gonna do it old school. This one I have not prepped the base, so we're gonna go the whole way, base and all. So I've picked out several different, not different. They're different, but they're similar. I usually, do two top mesh. I've got a couple I'm gonna coordinate. These are gonna be my tans because I wanted a little white in there. So these will be for the tan choice. And then I've got two different silvers that we'll be coordinating back and forth with because I really liked this one a lot. I didn't have enough to do the whole thing, but I really liked this. And so I wanted a little bit of what this adds to the wreath. So that's why I made that choice. So, yeah. So we'll just start chugging along, getting the base done. Haven't made. No, I was gonna lie. I was gonna say I haven't made a wreath yet, um, recently, but I did one not awfully long ago. So, but we've been working on tons of different things. The shirt that I'm wearing is one of them. Those are available in our shop. So if you click the link down below, they are available. If you're a crafter and you like the I Will Cut You, there's other shirts as well that are available. There's a candle shirt, which I haven't shown if you've been following my posts. I posted this one today, and I posted the other one the other day. But I'll give you a quick little peek at the I'm on Fire. I haven't shown this one. This one is going to be shown tomorrow. So those of you who are live with me, you just got a quick little peek of what I'll be showing tomorrow. So that's a benefit of joining me live. so, you got a quick little peek of something I haven't shown. It's available in the shop as well, but I just haven't featured it. I'm giving each a day to each one. So today is the wreath one. That was the one that was featured today, and that's the one that I'm using, that I'm wearing now, and we're doing a wreath. So why not wear the wreath shirt? I Will Cut You. So this one, I wanted it to go with the signs, which is why I picked this tan and this grayish silver, because that's the colors that are in. Those are the colors that are in the signs. So that's what I picked here. This is one of my favorite. This tan is one of my favorite bases. I don't know that I've used this one on the top before. It's a nice. It gets really full. It has some sparkle in it, so if it shines through, there's a little bit of sparkle. Um, so that's good. Yeah. So uh, there we go. There we go. And thank you, Dee, for the follow. I'm just following back. There we go. Thank you. Oops. There we go. So yeah. So this one I like for a base. This tan, like I said before. But yeah, we've been busy the past couple months, working on some different things. I just posted the Something Smells candle the other day, and I talked about that the other day, and the whole Something Smells line. So that's all. That's all fun and exciting. but I wanted to work on this Wreath. I wanted to do it for a while, but I wasn't exactly sure how I wanted to execute it. But when I was playing with those utensils that I showed you earlier, I said, "Oh, this would be good." So that's why how I ended up saying, "Okay, this is what I want to do, and these are the colors that I want to go with." So we're good. We're good with that. Hey, I have a little visitor in here with me. So yeah, so we're getting the base is coming along. This when I do the base, it's usually my zen time where I just do it and I don't think about anything. I just relax, enjoy putting the mesh on and don't have to think. Because then the rest of it, well, not so much. Even once you get putting the ribbons, you're good. But yeah, there we go. But yes, this one is fun. The the pollen here has been off the charts lately. I don't know about where you guys are, but it has been crazy. You go outside, and just the minute that you step outside, you want to sneeze because it's so bad. It's just so bad. So we're dealing with that too. But so it's good day to just stay inside and not deal with anything. Okay, so I'm going to this tie isn't that wonderful. I want to make sure I secure it well before we tie this down. Every once in a while, there's a tie like that. So I'll secure it with a zip, and then we'll be good. I didn't notice that before when I pulled this out. Okay, get both pieces and get it in there good and tight. There we go. Okay, now it's nice and secure. It's not going anywhere. Thank you for the follow. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, Fairy. I really appreciate it. We do these lives from time to time. I'm just coming off from a break. I haven't done a live since the beginning of the year because the beginning of the year is usually my break time. Um, at work, I'm really busy because that's just the nature of my job. So we usually just do behind the scenes things from the beginning of the year. But once we get to about this point, um, after March 15th, then I get a little bit more time. Thank you, West Virginia woman, for the follow. So we start coming on live again, but we always have. We try to add. I try to add content when I can, and I still work behind the scenes on new products and things. So those posts will come out occasionally, and we're gonna have just enough. I started to see that I was getting to the end of this, and I was like, "Oh no, how much more? How many more of these do we have to go?" And we only have two. Yes, I like it. I like to not cut the mesh. I do cut the mesh because I put some mesh on top, but I always like to do this part where this I have a base, because it makes the wreath more full. So there are some pieces that I cut as well, and we'll get to that. Um, but I like to do a base with the mesh and not cut it until I get to the end, and then just secure it to the wreath like that. Um, but yeah, so this I found makes the wreath a lot more full. I don't sell the frames that have the ties. I just get mine from different suppliers, like Craft Outlet, or they're my big one. I've gotten from PLY Signs, as well. Lee is really really nice, and she always has a selection. Um, I have bought plain uh, ones where I plain wreath forms, and then I'll add the ties. I have some but all I have are green ties. I like to get the different colors here. So um, if I don't have it, you know, that's where I get them from, pretty much. I've bought one from like Michael's before, way at the beginning, and tried it, but I just like the ones from the craft supplies better. Oh, that'll be so fun! Yes, a wreath party. What's fun is I've had two different friends come over, from time to time, and we'll make wreaths together. I'll just, and when they come over, I usually just go and do it on at the dining room table. you know, put we put I have to put like moving blankets or whatever, on the dining room table, just so you don't scratch it, because you got scissors, you got all kinds of stuff. So I don't want to cut that with my good scissors. Um, so you cover the table, but yeah, have them bring all the supplies out, and I might just make a wreath, for whatever. And they usually have one in mind. Like I've had one that wanted to make a wreath for her mom for Christmas. Another one, she just wants a wreath for every season. So, oh, you're welcome. You're welcome. I've had uh, I've had people help me out with suppliers in the past, so I totally get that. The ones online, a lot of times you can get better deals than in the stores, but you do have to like spend a minimum to get free shipping. That's You can always pay shipping. Yeah, you're planning to show them. Yeah, so it's fun, to show them how to do the wreaths from time to time too. So we have the base done here. So I'm gonna set it over here down, and now I'm gonna get to the point where I cut some to put on the top. I don't know how much I have of these. I really, really, really liked this, but I did want to add some white, so that's why these are going to be alternating for the tans. So we'll see. I'm gonna try to. Get even, like half of this and half of the one that has the white, if I can. And I'm gonna alternate. I'm alternating with sizes, because I have two, and it's perfect because I have two partial rolls. Yeah, a lot of them, they'll give me an idea of what they want, and I can show them what I have already, or what, we can go on the website, or I'll tell them, show me if you have an idea, show me. And a lot of times I have one friend, she'll go on like Amazon or whatever and just search through what they have for ideas. And then we will, and then I'll show her like what I have, or at least I'll have an idea of what she's looking for. And a lot of them, they know what their colors are. Like the friend that came to do one for her mom, she knew her mom's colors, so we obviously were gonna stick to that. Oh yeah, you can get a deal on the spring mesh sometime, like now, because it's getting close to Easter. I actually had a friend who got some from like Goodwill, and he's like, "You can use this." I was like, "Okay, thanks." I have a whole bunch, but that was really really nice of him. Okay, so I got two of each, which is perfect because I need two, and then I need three. So, and I save these. I don't use them. I have the friend that came over to do the one for her mom. She actually uses these as fire starters in their fire pit outside. So if you have a fire pit, you might want to use them as fire starters. They can light it and then put it down there and throw it in. Apparently, forever I was saving them. I didn't know what she was using those for, and she finally told me. I was like, "What do you use those for?" Because I keep giving them to you, and you keep taking them. So I really like that mesh. I should have gone to get more of that one. That was literally all that I had left of that. And I have, I don't know if you can't really see it. I have a whole thing of mesh over here, and in front of me, I have a huge box of mesh. And I thought I had bought some of that, and apparently I didn't. So we'll see if they still have it. Maybe I'll get a chance. I'm gonna trim the end of this. Maybe I'll get a chance to get some. I have my favorites. Like that brown one with the gold tinsel is one of my favorites. And like I said, I use that as a base mostly. But it's a really good base. So it's one of my favorites, and I try to always have that one. Welcome, Justin. Oh, thank you. Thank you, Justin. Yes, I will cut you. We actually have these. I created the design, and we have them. They're available in the shop. So, because I figured I wanted a crafting shirt, and I figured other crafters would enjoy it too. So, yeah. So it was fun creating that. And it's always a nice little play on words. Um, to say one thing, but everyone knows really what it's for with the design. Okay. Oh, yeah, this is the first time that I'm in this smaller space. So I'm used to having places where I put everything, and I'm still doing about the same place, but I just have less space. Just need one more of these. Okay, got this little piece here. And then I'm gonna cut the silvers. And this is taking me longer than normal. Oh, thank you for the hand heart. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I really appreciate it. Thank you, Marty, for the follow. I'm going slower than usual just because I had these two that I knew I didn't have enough of, but I really wanted to use them because I felt like they went perfect. And I had coordinating. The tan was perfect because I didn't want all that plain tan. I wanted something with white. So to mix those two for the tan choice is good. Um, Thank you for the share. Um, and then the silver one, is kind of because they have this. The sign has this silver, and even in the cutlery, it's kind of got the tan and it's got the gray. So that's why I wanted to go with this one. And this one was fun, but I know I don't have enough. Um, we'll see. Oh, this one I actually had these already cut. Perfect. There's two of those, and then if I can, let's see what I can get. Let's see if I can get. I don't know if I can get two, but we'll see. Getting to the end. We got just enough. Just enough. So I'm exactly the same as the others. I got 2 and 2. So it's perfect. And I don't know if you can see any of the wreaths behind me. We have a few spring and Fairy, you were talking about doing spring wreaths. We have some spring wreaths behind as well. I'll grab this one here. This one is fun. This one is a really just all spring, hop into spring, and it's got flowers and it's got bright yellows and oranges. So yeah, I have that one behind me, and then I have another happy spring. I have an Easter one that's like this. I don't know if you see this Hello Spring that's behind me. This is in the more pastel-y Easter colors. And then there's one that we have that's the same thing, but instead of saying Hello Spring, it says Happy Easter. But it's more blues and pinks, the light blue and pink rather than the purple and pink. So yeah, just that made me think about it. That you said you were doing some spring wreaths next week. You will have fun. You will definitely have fun doing that. Okay, so now I have to cut a little bit more of this silver. This is a different silver, but this is going to be fun because everything matches. There's the 2 and 2, and then 3 and 2. And I want to cut the end of this one off first. This one is a little bit bigger. This one is the 12-inch versus the 10-inch, but that's fine. I kind of use them interchangeably because sometimes it's nice to have the different levels in the height. Oops. I was going to cut a measurement that I didn't want. Ow, that freaking hurt. Okay, so I need 3 more pieces of mesh, and then we've cut all the mesh to go on the top. Okay, perfect. Now I'll go ahead and start placing it, and then we'll cut. Oh, let me show you the ribbons that we're gonna put on this. I've got these are the 4 colors that we're gonna go with. And yeah, and I am gonna put them together like this. These two, and then these two. I really like this lime one. I think it's fun. I always like something to add a little bit of character to each wreath, and I think that lime one will add the character, will add some character to this wreath. Not that it already doesn't have character, because it does. Yeah, I love those limes. It will have character just because the signs itself are so unique. That will say eat, because they're little cutting boards. But yeah, so okay, we'll get started, and I'm going to do my favorite method. I do a couple different methods when I do this, and I like this more poofy, scrunchy method a lot of times. The little scrolly one is fun too sometimes, but it's usually not as full. How do I want to do this? Just taking a little bit more thought, because the way that I have these, they're the same but different. So I don't want the same thing next to each other each time. Oh, Erica, thank you for the follow. And Granny, thank you for the follow. I really appreciate it. Just chit chatting so much, I missed some things, and I don't want to miss that. So yeah, these uh these are so cute. I honestly, it's been so long since I got this eat sign. Um, I 100% can't remember where I got it from. Um, I usually a lot of the wreaths that I make, there'll be just one of a kind. Occasionally, I'll buy 2 or 3 of the same sign. And there's certain ones like we have some college ones that I will get the sign from a place where I know that I can consistently get the same one, so that because those are always popular all the time. So, like, I have a Seminoles one, a Gators one. I have a Clemson one that I haven't made, and I'm gonna make it uh, soon. Not real soon. I usually do those close to the summertime, just because of getting ready for back to school. Uh, for the new year. So, but the year's been going so fast. It's like before you know it, it's going to be time to do that. It's already time to change out. That's why I want to change out some of the stuff I have the spring stuff here, but before you know it, it'll be time to start getting the flower wreaths and everything out again. I have one flower wreath back here It's just on the back side. You can't really see it. I am not near Clemson. We're actually in Florida. Um, but, there's Clemson fans all over, and we have fans. Actually, my boss at my day job um, is a Clemson fan. Um, so yeah, so that's one reason why I picked that one. But we also do both. We do the Gators and we do the Seminoles as well. Oh, you're in Florida, Justin? Yeah, there's a handful of different types of creators that I've met along the way that are in different parts of the state. Yeah, Clemson is really like their football is something. Their sports teams are pretty good, and their fans are diehard. Um, so yeah. Oh, hey, Minecraft's by Max. I I think I follow you as well. I think I watch you do things. It's always fun to follow different creators and see what they do. I think your stuff is really nice. That's what I do at night when I'm laying in bed. I'm just scrolling through, watching the people that I follow. A lot of people do stuff at night, and I'll do stuff at night occasionally, but it's usually like 9:30 ish, 10 o'clock. I'm usually done, but there's other people that go a lot later, so then I'll just lay in bed and watch. Okay, so now is the time for me to figure this one out. How I want to do this. You're welcome. Uh, yeah. Yeah. Yeah, he does go on late. But yeah, that's why I think I watch him, because it's when I'm winding down is when he's on. Um, we're in the Tampa area, so the in Central Florida area. There we go. Okay, this is a this is a nice little mix of textures. So okay, yeah. There's a lot in Orlando. It's crazy. Was there not too long ago? That's where we saw Pink when she was here last time. Was at the Amway. Okay. Yeah, since I mixed this up with these colors, it takes a little bit more thought as I'm placing them. Can't just grab and go to look at what I've got. I get the different things, different places. Like I think I had said a lot of the stuff. I'll look on Craft Outlet, but I go. We have a local. Yeah, her shows are good. We have a local, couple local craft places that I can go to also, um, for that, so that I can get different things that aren't just out there. Okay. Yeah, if you get a chance to see her in concert, it's amazing. Um, really good time. It has been a minute since I've been to Southern Hospitality, and they always have had nice things. But it's been a while. I've been to Plant City lately because my niece has been having high school competitions out there, so I haven't made it by there because we were sitting at a school all day. But they always typically had a lot of nice stuff. So I'll have to check them out again. Okay. Oops. Don't want that one. Use that one. Okay. Bro Up and Bling. Okay. I haven't I haven't I haven't seen them. Burlap and Bling. I used to be one of my cousins used to live in Plant City. She's not there anymore. So we would always go when I would visit her. She's still kind of out that way, but just not quite that far. Closer to Valrico now. There we go. A couple more, and then we're good. This one is nice and full. Okay. Okay. So I filled this one up. This one is nice and full. See, I don't know what it is about. I like how this tan one in the center, how I don't know, it always makes me happy. So that's why I really like that one and I stick with it. So yeah, so this one is really nice and full. So we'll get to the ribbons. So um, we basically have the colors, and of course I'm not putting these in the right, that kind of go with the signs there in the base, and then we'll add a little bit of color here. with the ribbons. And I picked the green because they've got that little hint of green in the tea and in the knife. So, yeah. There. Excuse me. Oh, thank you, Leah. Thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. This one is wired, but this is almost more cloth-like than some of the ones I use typically. But I liked it. I wanted something with the gray, which is why I went with it. Because a lot of what I have that's in that shade is either silver or it's black. But I wanted the gray. This one is going to be fun because this is kind of cloth-like, even though it's wired. Feels like a t-shirt. And welcome to everyone who's joined us recently. I think I pretty much did just show it, but I'll show it again. We're making a wreath that is going to say eat. And then I haven't shown this since the beginning. We have this little cutlery that they were individual, but I wanted them to be like this on the wreath. So I've already kind of put them together myself before we came live. So that's what we're working on now, and we're at the ribbon process. Okay. There we go. This, oops, losing my pen here. This one is a nice fall, not fall. We're way away from fall. This one is a nice spring ribbon. But it could almost be any time. It's just, to me, it feels springy because of the pastels. But I kind of liked the green. Really kind of went with the greens that they had in the sign. So, and it just lent itself really well. So that's why I chose this one. And then the next one, I'm going to cut those limes. I love those limes. I've had that for a while, and it's not open. I haven't opened it yet, so. Oh, thanks. Okay, there we go. funny because it's been a minute since I've done the full process online. Because I normally now have the base done. So it feels like a lot, like it's taking longer for me, but not real. It doesn't really, but it's just that I usually have the base already done, so I would probably be done with the ribbons by now. Okay. Oh, I had mentioned, well, I'll bring it out here, the Something Smells candle. I had mentioned this somewhere along our chats. We actually have a matching shirt for that. This is the cherry blossom scent. Um, Love it. And I wanted to use it, but I didn't, obviously couldn't call it Japanese cherry blossom. So it was perfect to go with our Something Smells line. So this one is a coconut apricot, and it's no dye. It's scented. This one is just nice and white. I wanted it to look clean, so we didn't add dye in this one. Let me grab a pen. Oh, thank you so much for the follows. I've missed Mary Beth and Donna. Thank you for the follows. I really appreciate it. We've been showing some of the new items that we have, and some of the new things. So I mentioned the Something Smells candle and showed you that. But then we also have, I mentioned the shirt that matches. So we've got the Something Smells shirt here, which I'm wearing the I Will Cut You, because we're doing wreaths. But this is my favorite color. This blue is my favorite color. So yeah, that's available in the shop. And then there's other ones. I had mentioned the candle one earlier and gave everyone a sneak peek, because I'll be talking about that one tomorrow. But today is the I Will Cut You one, which is what I have on. Oops, I'm losing this. This is a nice heavyweight ribbon. It's kind of burlappy. It's always fun when I'm on here and doing my thing. I just make up words. Who knows if burlappy is a word, but I just used it. Thank you for the likes. Thank you very much. This one is so fun. It's really gonna add good personality, I think, to this wreath. Oh, hey! Happy St. Patrick's! Yes, we have to stop by. In the kind of new spot. Okay. And this, I just liked it. I feel like I have too much, but that's okay. I counted the right count, but it didn't end in the right spot. So I think I have one too many. That's okay. It's either one too many or one short. If it's one short, that's easy. We'll cut another one real quick when we get to that point. Oh, thank you for the follow, Dunstan. Thank you. Is it Dunstan? Yeah, Dunstan. I'm going to make sure I get it right. There we go. That's much better. The way that it's positioned. We're back doing lives for the year. The first, like I mentioned it earlier, the first couple months of the year, I don't usually do lives just because life is crazy. Like in my day job and everything, it's just that's the busy time of year for me. And but I still do things behind the scenes, and we're still active. So you can always send messages, and I try to post things occasionally. Then, but we're back now in a new spot. Even though it kind of sort of looks the same, it's a little bit of a condensed spot. Um, we're using the old space for a different use right now, so that's why. Um, so, okay. There we go. So now let me bring the wreath back up. This. And we'll get started placing the ribbons. My favorite part, I always like to see, oh, that looks good. Make sure which perfect. Okay. Which mesh I'm going to put which ribbons with. I always like to do that. And it worked out that doing the opposite colors looked good. So, oh, number one member on the team. It's funny because this plaid really does look good with this just plain like brown tan burlap looking ribbon. They go well together. So yeah, I think I'm gonna be happy with how this one is gonna come out, which is always nice. You don't really 100% know until you start putting it down. You know if things look good together, but sometimes they just look better in person, or like once you start getting it together than when you just have the picture in your mind. There we go. And I already kind of, it's funny, I already kind of have an idea of how I'm going to place this sign. It's funny because I held one of the wreaths that are behind me, I actually held the signs up to it in position. I'm like, do I think this will look good like this? And I was kind of happy. Of course, I did, 2 signs at a time, but because I only had 2 hands. There we go. Okay, this is gonna be fun. This is kind of looking a little bit different than any other. At least the color combination and everything is a little bit different than any other wreath that I've done. There we go. I hit something at some point, so some of you were looking at a wreath. I'm sorry about that, and not this one. There we go. Okay, I think it just refreshed me, so I hope I didn't lose any of you guys. Oh man. Why did it lose me due to inactivity? Well, we'll go back on. We'll go back on. There we go. Okay, we'll continue. Had technical difficulties in both places, so sorry about that. Sorry that I lost any of you that were on. Got a weird message about, I guess it thought that I wasn't doing anything. But we're still going. We're still going, so. Hi, Mary Beth. Sorry, I don't know why it kicked me off. It just said no activity, but it's like, okay, I guess you don't hear me talking. So we're back, and I'm sorry that that I lost you guys for a second. I don't know what that was that kicked me off. So, but we're back. Just still placing the ribbons. We pretty much got one more. Have gotten the inner circle done of the ribbons, and then we just have to do the outer circle, and then it'll be time to place the signs. So welcome to everyone who's joining us. Welcome, welcome, welcome. I really appreciate the join. We're working on this wreath where we're going to put the eat little cutting boards, and then we have some matching utensils over here that are going to go on it. It'll be a fun, it's going to be a fun wreath when it's done. Okay. So thank you for all for joining. Thank you for the hearts. Thank you for the tap tap tap. Thank you very much. I really appreciate it. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Um, thank you, thank you, thank you. Oh, thank you, Rev Rock, for the follow. Thank you. Thank you, Positive Vibes, for the follow. Thank you very much. Thank you, Romaine Marie. Thank you for the follows. I appreciate it. We're just placing. Oh, thank you. This one, this one is coming out really fun. I was just mentioning when I got kicked off earlier because I don't know what happened. I must have lost internet connection or something. Um, that the combination is nice. I make tons of them, but this combination is coming out um, unlike any that I've done before. I think just and these lime ribbons, it's just I love them. I've had that for a while, and I've wanted to use that lime, but it has to be something specific that you can use it for. And this one is it's perfect for because it's gonna be like a kitchen wreath, or you could use it for anything. But it's the sign is gonna say eat, so it would be like a kitchen decor. Oops, grab two here. I don't want to put two on. Oh, thank you for the follow, Deco Exchange. I follow you too. Yeah, the limes are really, and I knew that I was like, that's going to be the personality of this wreath are the limes. So that's why I wanted to use that one. Um, I always like something that gives a little personality in each wreath. Um, not that this one wouldn't already have personality because the sign itself, the eat sign, is just fun. Um, oh yeah, it could be in like a restaurant or a cafe. Someone that owns a restaurant or a cafe could put that. That would work as well. Okay. Oops. There we go. I'm coming along here. We're getting there on this. If there's anyone that wasn't with us before, I just want to show my cute little crafting shirt. My little I will cut you. I think it's cute. I think it's fun. Um, so I wanted to wear it for my wreath making today. Yeah, that it would be cute in a restaurant. Like you said, I could just see it in like a little mom and pop. I can actually picture. There's one that I go to occasionally. That's by my day job, and it's like your little greasy spoon right next door. Food's always good. They just started taking credit cards. It always used to be cash only. So, yeah, there we go. Okay, I've got two more sets of ribbon to place. And I did cut one extra of that one. I thought I did, but that was fine. Okay, get this, and then we'll get to the sign, the fun part. Because I already have an idea of how I want to place this, all of the signs. Um, so now we'll see if my vision comes to fruition. Okay, there we go. So there we have that. So cute. Let me find where do I want to be the top. Trim this. Okay, that can work. I always like to find one of the metal posts and have it at the top for when I put the little hanger. Okay, so it is a little off. It's a little off. So I was thinking, and I'm gonna have to. This is gonna be fun to get these to stay exactly how I want it. And that, oh, and I know some of you can't see this because the way that the camera is. This is kind of what I'm thinking. I kind of like it. Nothing is tied in. I think I'm gonna go with that. I'm liking that. Okay, so what I did not do I'm gonna throw an extra. What I did not do is get my pipe cleaners, so I'm gonna have to run and grab them. Let me make sure. Okay, I just want to make sure I'm not missing any comments from anyone. Let me go grab the pipe cleaners. Oh, I could have leaned over. Forgot they're in a different place now. So many odd colors in this. I think I'm going to just go with white. Okay, we're good. So, and there we go. I do have my super glue. I probably only need one cable mount per sign, but I'm going to put two just so that I can control it better. And just in case one of them ever gives, then I've got a second. A little too much on that first one. I put ever so slight dollop of super glue just to give it a better hold. We're going to do each one. And I know not everyone does that. That's just something the person that I learned from, that was something that they did. And it made sense to me. Just for a little bit of extra security. And you don't want to put too much, because you don't want to mess up the pre-stickiness that's on these. And you know what? I could have used, and I think I might, what's already back there. That's okay. I'll put cable mounts that I don't need. Thank you. Is it Bulgified? Thank you for the follow. Thank you. I'm looking at it at an angle here, so makes it a little bit more difficult to read. Okay, now it's going to start to come together. I feel like I've been putting these cable mounts on forever, and then I put some that I'm not going to use because I decided to use the little ties that were on the back. I'm going to turn this around so it's closer to me. This is the hard part with these because these signs are so small, and I want to make sure that I can control them. That bent on me. But I just got to get them in place. And then once I get them, then I can secure them down a little bit. Oops, I'm losing my teeth. this is actually one of the signs that's going to probably take me longer to put in place. Usually it's bing, bang, boom, it's done. But this one, because it's so many pieces, and then I want to get them positioned just right before I actually put them in there really tight. Thank you for the likes. Thank you very much. Appreciate that. I know I'm not able to chit chat as much right now because I'm just trying to concentrate on getting this how I want it. That A, I'm going to have to loosen up some, I think. The E, I think came out pretty good. That's what that was. I think I wanted that. Okay, I'm gonna move that E. I know I'm taking. Thank you, thank you. I love these signs. I think they're so cute. This one I'm gonna adjust slightly. It's not exactly how I want it, because I want to have a little bit more space at the bottom. So, better to do it now than later. I think I just wanted it just slightly over some. It's hardly moved, but just enough. A little bit, I think. Yeah, these signs were cute. I've had these for a little while, but I just had to come up with exactly how I wanted to put this together. So I hadn't done it until I had my vision. There we go. Okay. There. Okay. Hopefully this is the last time I put the E. Once I get these in place, I think the spoon and everything are gonna be easy. To get in place. You know. Thank you for the likes. Thank you very much. Okay, so that's good. I'm not gonna. I'll tighten things down after. I want to make sure that I'm happy, and then I'll tighten them. E-A-T. Okay, now I just gotta get the tea in place. And then we're ready to do the utensils. And I'm just setting everything because I want to make sure that when I put this tea, that I'm happy with the position of everything. Even though I think those are going to fall. Thank you for the hand hearts. Thank you very much. I appreciate it. I lost a thing. Okay. I'm going to untie this. I've got this just slightly too tight. That's you got to get it perfect when you deal with these kind. When it's a single sign, it's a lot easier than when it's 3 that you need to make look good. There we go. Okay. Let's look at the sun. Okay. Eat does not look bad. What do you think? Eat does not look bad. I mean, I'm going to tighten them down. They're not tightened down. But I want to put the silverware on now. And then I'll fluff out all the ribbons. I'm going to put 2 and then I might add more later. You know what? This is perfect. I only need 1 cable tie. Because I've got all these other hooks on here. And I'm going to use them. Because these hooks are very secure. So they'll, I know I've got good security with them. Okay. Fish this one through. There we go. Okay. Okay, I gotta get this in a different spot. There. I just had to adjust this one tie to secure this a little bit more. And I think I'm gonna put another one on here. Yeah, because I'll secure this down. Okay, let's see. So, let's do a little fluffing first. It's just some ribbons here. That comes out good. That's right there. This is right there. Okay, so let's see. What do you think? Oops. What do you think? I'm trying to hold it back far enough. I think it's cute. I'm gonna tighten these up some, obviously. I just have them in there a little bit, but I think it's cute. My little eat. My fun little eat. I'll tighten these down, and I think that they look cute. So I'm kind of happy with how it came out. I do want to adjust these a little bit and tighten them, and then we're good. I'll have to find both sides, but yeah. There's the bottom. Yeah, see, this bottom was really. Thank you, I appreciate it. Yeah, I think it came out pretty good. Yeah, that's a little tighter now. So get them in there good and secured. That tea is already better. Yeah, and then I think we'll be good. Yeah, the A, I'm gonna do that differently. I want this twist. Okay. Perfect. There we go. I've got so many twists on this. Ooh, that's in there good and secure. Okay. I think we're good. So there we go. There's our eat. I'll fiddle with it a little bit more, but for the most part, I think I'm happy with it. And I think it came out good. Give you a look at my I Will Cut You shirt one more time. This is in the shop along with some of the other ones. I had shown you the Something Smells one as well. That's fun. All these other wreaths. This one is not up there yet. I once I finish it and take pictures, I'll put it up. But I think it was fun, and it was one that I've wanted to do for a little while. Um, had a little bit of fun on a Saturday or Sunday afternoon slash evening. So thank you everyone for joining me. Um, and let's see. And I'll see you guys on the next time.